Hey there, my name's Luke, and stop living vicariously through others. You got to stop, because Andrew Tate said so. But what is the real reason? Well, it's because you're watching YouTube videos. Whoa, caught you right in the red-handed. But also, you're probably watching TikToks and Instagram, and I'm not going to make the same excuse of phone bad. I'm not an old guy. I really don't care what you do with your time, but I need you to stop living through people. You can watch my video and go, I think I need to go outside. You can watch my video and go, I should go pick up a hobby. You can watch my video and go, that does make sense. I'm going to try to apply that to my life. But I hope that you would not try to have a parasocial relationship with me or anyone else that you watch, or maybe watch Mr. Beast and go, oh my gosh, that person just made $100,000. Okay, but did you make $100,000? No? Okay, well, that's great for them, but it's a cool video, but it's just some guy giving away money, and that's awesome for him. I'm really happy for that person, but what does that change about your life? Not much, does it? And I've tried to consciously try to indulge in videos and books and audiobooks and music in that way. Is that, what is this doing for me? How is this serving me? How is this helping me? How is this making my life better? Am I still doom scrolling sometimes on the toilet? Yeah. But I implore you not to. I implore you to maybe take some time and be by yourself. Maybe you don't need to use your phone right now. Maybe just take a shower without having to listen to music. Maybe that might help you out. I don't know. I think you should at least give it a try sometime. Sometimes silence is better than the alternative. Sometimes you need to spend that time alone and with your own thoughts, because if you don't, it's going to add up and it's going to catch up to you, and one day your phone's going to die and you are going to be lost, because that dopamine's gone. That sense of, I'm doing something right now, I'm doing something, I'm busy, pulls you away from reality and pulls you away from everyone around you. Imagine what happens when you have someone that is always on their phone in front of you. You're like, okay, they're too busy, right? They're not busy. They're checking the weather app. They don't care. They're watching a stupid Instagram reel. They're not really even paying attention to you or the reel that they're watching, because their head is in both. And you just got to think, what are you doing? Stop wasting your time doing it. Don't get me wrong, I'm hypocritical. I do the same stupid stuff that I'm talking about right now. Like I say, in every single one of these videos, I wouldn't be talking about this stuff if it didn't apply to me as well. I need to talk about this because it's a problem that I have. And it's a problem that you have. And it's a problem we both need to work together on. So let's both make each other aware and say, you know what, I'm going to stop being an idiot and maybe take the time to reevaluate my time. But stop living vicariously through others. And I used to watch Mr. Beast a lot more. I used to love Mr. Beast videos. The concept of getting 4 buddies together and whoever leaves the circle last gets $1,000. In my little noodle brain, that was fascinating as a concept to me. They got in a circle, they got tents, they had $100 to spend. Chandler spent it all on food and snacks, and then everyone else was just they got a tent. Chris left early for his wife. Wow, that's a long time ago. But I grew up probably a handful of years where I'd come back again and again to watch Mr. Beast videos. I would say 30% of his are really amazing videos. The other 30% are for views. And the other 30% are really for views. They're just desperate. It's like counting to 1 million or whatever. And it's like a 24-hour video. Come on. Stuff like that. where he wanted to make money, he wanted to help others, and he wanted to be successful on YouTube. He did all three. He accomplished his goals, and he continues to do so. I'm happy for him. But there was a time and place for his videos in my heart, and that is no longer the time. I don't want to watch the videos anymore. I've tried. I love the constant stimulation, but it's not good for your brain. It isn't. It's like walking into a casino with unlimited amounts of money. It can't be good for you. You know, it's like drinking or doing drugs every day. Like, let's say weed. Let's say, hypothetically, that weed, which is not legal in every state, was 100% natural, fine to use, and as long as you don't smoke it and you eat it in edible form, you won't have lung damage, and there's no long-term side effects. We don't know that yet. They just figured that thing out about nicotine. And now they're trying to have to disapprove it with vapes again. Bottom of the line is, nicotine is addictive, caffeine is addictive, but caffeine is, oh my gosh, I have to have my coffee in the morning, otherwise I'm grumpy. Nicotine is, I need it. It's, you get dependent on it. You cannot go without it. And quite honestly, the side effects of nicotine are just dopamine rush. I really don't think there's enough value to it to be addicted to it. Spending your hard-earned money on a stimulant that really just doesn't benefit you really that much in comparison to the addiction of it. But like everything is good in moderation, and everything bad is when you pull it outside moderation. Does that mean you should do a moderate amount of cocaine? No, that is not what I'm saying. You should not do drugs, abuse any sort of substance, and go out of your way to harm people or anything like that. What I am saying is that you need to balance your life out. And sometimes you're going to be bored, sometimes you're going to be excited and joyful and have fun. But I have gone through it where I have spent entire summers watching movies, TV shows, YouTube, and just living through a screen. It's a dystopian world, and we have to fight it. Phones aren't evil, we are. Just like gun control. You can't control the guns. It's something that someone's always going to be able to make. You're going to be able to 3D print a metal gun pretty soon as these 3D printers get better. You are not 100% safe at any time. The most sane individual imaginable can flip a switch one day and decide, I'm going to buy an AK-47 and go to town. You never know. People are the problem. If you have an addiction, it is a disease and it is your problem. It is you. It's on you to fix it. You can't blame others for your actions, and you can't blame a technological advancement like a phone or a computer or a laptop, internet, anything on your addiction or others' addiction. We have to find balance in life. We have to understand that these phones that we have, these laptops that we have, this internet that we have, is something that is pushing forward the human race fast. So fast. I mean, within a generation, we have completely flipped the script on how we live our lives. We have tablets in our cars that have GPS capabilities, phones, cameras, laptops. The entire jobs are based on using a computer, not building it, using it. Think about if you went back 100 years from now, people would think you're an idiot. People think you're crazy. You have no clue. You'd be from the future. I mean, you are from the future, but I'm talking about it is astronomical. And just imagine in your lifetime, you're going to have the iPhone, what is it at right now? It's at the 16 Pro. You're going to see the iPhone 75 Pro. They might rebrand at some point to reset that number, but eventually it's going to be the iPhone 75 Pro Max, Ultra, Super, Mega. And you're going to have to live with that. And it might be embedded into your arm. You just have a chip and you press it and your like holographic screen of a phone pops up in your arm. I don't know. Maybe there won't be phones anymore. Maybe we are so out of touch with reality, we won't even have phones. We'll have contact lenses to access the internet, and that is what we'll use to see the world around us. AR, augmented reality. I don't know. But I do know is that a lot can change in 100 years, even 50 years, a year. Technologically, but also how our society runs. We have no idea what tomorrow will bring. But you can't just be living through a video, to video game, anything. Again, I'm not trying to sound like a fogey here. I'm not trying to sound like an old guy telling you to put that dang phone down. I'm just saying be mindful. Take, for example, this. Imagine if I went to the library every day and nothing else. Imagine if I was homeless, but I read at the library every day. You could read every book in that library, and it would be pretty awesome. But all you would have done in your life, all of you would have accomplished, was reading a book. You have to experience life for yourself. You can't just see it from another's perspective. You have to be there. And quite honestly, seeing it from someone else's perspective and then experiencing it yourself, it kind of loses its value. Take, for example, this. If I watch a movie and then I read a book about that movie, I'll be like, oh, it was okay. I really like the movie more. But if I read a book and then I go watch the movie on it, I probably won't even like the movie. I would enjoy the book more because the book had more value to me. First of all, I read it first, so there's a little cognitive bias there. But also because the book was the correct one. It came first. So you have to like it, you know? It is better. The story is better. You have to dilute that down for an hour-and-a-half movie from a 2-week read, you know? But, it's the way I see it. Although I would have to say that the Maze Runner series is amazing. While the ending of the Scorch Trials does piss me off, it's an amazing movie series and TV or amazing books series as well. What I'm trying to say is that you need to spice up the variety of your life. You can't just do one thing. You've got to try it from different angles. That's why I try to do with my photography. Try it from different angles. You know, at one point I was doing stupid quotes in my Instagram post, then I moved on. I went past that. I decided I was going to do a journal. Then from there I started doing voice notes, and I thought, well, what if I convert my voice note into text and then maybe post on a Reddit or something? Maybe I make a blog. No, that's not it. That doesn't work sustainably. What can I do long term? What have I done for years? What have I indulged in for years and I never thought to create? YouTube. It's the biggest platform you could think of. It's the most iconic. It's going to be there for a long time, long after I die. And that's why I make these videos. I want to do it this way, and maybe I'll have more cameras in the future to branch out from here. Maybe I'll try to go into shorts. But quite honest, like, like shorts, not shorts. I'm talking about not those kind of shorts. I'm talking about, YouTube shorts or TikTok or whatever. But honestly, I just don't have the passion for it. I don't want to do it. Maybe make shorter videos like this, like 5 minutes instead of, 15 to 20 to 30. But I also feel like I want to get my thoughts out there. I would love to do a podcast at some point. I think that would be really fun. Maybe I can get together with a podcaster sometime. You know what? That may be my next thing I want to do. If I want to grow my channel, I need to, network or something. That would be really cool. Maybe I could do some questions and stuff. That would be really fun, man. I got to start doing that. Fair enough. So, man, that would be awesome. Why didn't I think about that before? See, this is why I make these videos, because I just had a revelation that, believe me, I think podcasting sometimes is stupid. JRE, Joe Rogan, does it right. I don't know about everybody else. Everyone's got a podcast now. When everyone started in COVID, everyone started doing that. And I don't want the stupid drama or anything like that. Or, clip that. Clip this, chat. What does chat say? But it's inevitable. It probably is going to happen. But, genuinely just having a conversation with the camera rolling. I could run that. I think that'd be fun. Doing a live stream, whatever. That'd be fun. I would love to do that. So bet. But anyways, I need a setup first. I need a house. Man, we gotta get that together, man. We gotta run that. We gotta do that. Man, that would be a crisp setup though, imagine. That would be fun. We gotta think about that, but we need a setup first. We need a room for it. I'd be like a guest bedroom at a house. This is why I need a house. I would have that thing locked up, man. That thing would be slick. I would be gaming in it. I would be doing podcasts, man. I would be doing 3D printing and selling that stuff. I'd be doing drop shipping courses. I would not care, man. I'd be all over the place. I do think that it is time for a new era in my life. I just haven't found what I want to do. I have time. I'm soon going to be able to get out of my work at 2 p.m. But right now, as of now, it's 3:30. I want to be free. I want to go out and do another job at the same time. I want financial freedom. I want to be able to pay for a house. I think if I really put down the work for 5 years, I would be able to pay off a house. But it's going to take some work. And it's going to be a lot. Got to do that. So that's the goal. Anyways, that's everything for today. I'm gonna catch you later. But stop living vicariously through others, man. Just live your life. Take advice from people, but actually go and do something with it. And that means getting off this video and going and doing something. What do you love? Go do that. If you're stuck in life, escape it. Get out of your bad situation financially or relationship-wise. Go break up with that person. I don't know. If you've got terrible friends, cut them off. Block them. Do what you need to get better in life. Get better spiritually, financially, mentally, physically. Do it all. One step at a time. Anyways, I'll see you later. Bye now.